Everyone knows about Ikea. You can get your furniture there. You can get your food there. You can leave your kids there. No, they do have a daycare though, so you technically could just like leave. No, never mind. But there's one thing you can't get there yet, and that's a car. But why not? Just pack them up into 1,000 little boxes and just send them to your house, and then have little instructions and just say good luck. But the experience would be so fulfilling. So today we're going to use a little game called Automation, and we're going to build a car that represents what Ikea might build in this situation. And then we're going to load in the BeamNG and we're going to test it. What's going on, guys? My name's Consider, and I've got my mic in the wrong place. All right, let's get to building. So right off the bat, I'm not digging the look it's got here. I'm calling it the Osäker. Osäker. Said that wrong. Osäker. Please tell me I pronounced that right. Anyway, so the name of the game here is going to be cheap, and it's going to be flat pack. So cost and weight are going to be an issue here. So maybe steel is the wrong choice, because that's going to weigh a lot. Anytime something comes into question for me, I'm just going to pick, what's cheaper and what's easier to produce. The double wishbone would be good, but it's got to be assembled. I'll do double wishbone in the front and a torsion beam in the rear. That's going to be butter. It's going to be a new project. It's going to be called the Flat Pack, and you guessed it, it's gonna be a boxer. Gotta keep it flat. I'm not entirely sure what displacement I want. A 2-liter 4-cylinder, I mean it fits, and I don't think we're gonna need that much more. I feel like a 6-cylinder is just I feel like a 6-cylinder is just gonna be too much. Like I don't need that much power. This is not a car for you to enjoy. This is a car for you to struggle over instructions with, throw a hammer at the wall, and eventually call a helpline. And for those of you who struggle through the manufacturing process, simple assembly process, your reward will not be what you anticipate, or what you wish it would be, is what I should say. I think I can squeeze 100 out of it as it sits. It's just going to be a lot of dialing. So honestly, what I think I'm going to do is just leave this here, get the body built, and then come back and retweak this once the body is done. And I know how much the whole thing's going to weigh. And I'll have a better idea of how this is all going to go. Moving on to the most painful part of the build. Painful to look at, I mean. All right, first off, right off the bat, let's paint it blue. There we go. Our car is now wonderfully painted in the 2 colors of Walago and Tui. So we've got a lot of options. It's 2012. I need to keep that in mind. These are something that looks like they would fog up real nice. I'm not sure why, but I'm getting like baleen whale from this face. See, now this I think could work, but I do not like the fact that they're not angled forward. It's very Rivian-esque, but I don't think I can do a whole lot better right now. So I just could not figure out how to design the front of this car. So I had to step away for a little bit, clear my head, recenter, and come back freshly inspired to create perfection. I don't know, honestly. Is this working? I was going for Ikea vibes, and I think I've landed on DeWalt, to be honest. I love just those dopey little hinges. Like, to just make it look like it was more assembled out of a parts box. I also got these bolts. I'm just kind of putting them everywhere without much regard, because, it's gonna have a lot of bolts, because it's Ikea. It's gonna have that roof bar, so you can get all the furniture back. The good old stack it a mile high, like that old ad. All right, that's pretty good. What else do I want to do? Well, it needs the exhaust, of course, and then I still want to put a gas cap on it. So I should do the gas cap, because I'm absolutely gonna forget that otherwise. Just so many bolts everywhere. Honestly, kind of stupid. All right, I don't think I'm gonna put as many bolts in the interior, because I just straight up don't have the energy for that. Be thankful it's gonna have an interior at all. All right, so that took me almost 2.5 hours. I think 3 hours in total to make this thing, and it, you better like it. There's still a lot of imperfections with it, but honestly, at this point, I don't care. All right, it's gonna have an advanced automatic. Let's give it a 7-speed. Clutched LSD. We're gonna put 2 piston discs in the front, drums in the rear. I'll go for gas monotube dampers, and passive sway bars. But alas, here it is, the Okya Osäker, and I am so tired. Oh my god. Anyway, while the car's exporting, if you're interested, these are all of the stats about the car. I'll leave this up for as long as the music keeps playing. How does it drive? That is the most important question, and so far, surprisingly surprisingly good. Like, this car's not meant to be more than, you know, just like what you need. I mean, 110, top speed supposedly 120, so I'd say this thing's actually geared pretty good. Oh, jeez. This is pretty shallow, actually. Anyway, oh, did you see that? Oh, that was kind of fun. Oh god, it'll roll so easy. Oh, it rolls so easy. Alright, sport mode. I mean, it crashes very well in sport mode. Let's try this. This is a wild looking place. Was it tipping with the ESC? I'm gonna have to test that. Not that I care. That's not something that I'm gonna consider a deal breaker. Actually handling redline very well. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, yeah. Get it? Okay, yeah. I mean, it's not fast enough for this to be dangerous, which is kind of the funny part. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to hit that big one, but we'll hit this one. Oh. Oh my goodness. That's impressive. My gosh, that back suspension is just shot though. Look at it. We slammed the car and we didn't even mean to. You know, I kind of want to see how does it handle the dirt. It's got no ESC on at the moment, so we'll try it in a variety of ways. Okay, this thing's kind of killing it, actually. I mean, it's not going quick, but like, I didn't expect much from it. Why do I like this? Okay, you know, that was rough. How long has the turn signal been on? Oh, there's the caution lights are off. You know, since we're here, we may as well find out, you know, how does it handle some off-road terrain, you know? Like, it doesn't. Windows are just so tinted. The windows are very tinted, but the interior does work. It's just hard to see from most angles. Anyway, we're gonna put it in sport mode, and we're going to give the quarter-mile strip a go. And then I want to compare it to the Bolko real quick. I want to see what its competitor does. Oh, I can just do it right here. Okay, cool. Select opponent vehicle. Let's go with the Bolko Club Signature. Oh, I wasn't looking at the lights. That was dumb of me. There we go. Much better. Now we're gonna find out who's truly in charge. God, those headlights did not export very well. Man, another thing to look into. Quarter mile time, 17.05. The other one, 17.2 at 80. They're so, like, ridiculously close. It's kind of insane. So go ahead and ignore the track I picked in the last episode. I did that lap again. We're using Lime Rock. It's just a track I'm much more familiar with, and I think it'll just be better for the cars. So without further ado, let's see how the Osäker does on the track. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. Well, it absolutely launches. So I'm expecting through here I should be able to maybe just lift a little bit, but all in all just kind of really hammer down through here. Absolutely could. And I'll give it a little lifting here just to get it through this bend a little more comfortably and keep it floored through here. Honestly, this car it drives really well. Granted, it's not a whole lot of car, but you know, for what it is, it's pretty good. All right, a little bit of grinding on the brakes there. Maybe a little too conservative braking, but I'd rather not crash than crash. I'm gonna go a little wide here, see if I can get through here without lifting. I absolutely can. Gonna go for one more corner here without any brakes. Didn't need them in the slightest. And now barreling down the final straight, we're gonna have our time as we cross the line. I'd say that's a pretty good start.